Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, men and women, the Pope must hear this one. I say the Pope must hear this one. This one is not for me alone, my people. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, listeners all across the world, I present to you the Prime Minister of the Biafra Republic Government in Exile, His Excellency, PM Sonny Akparawa. Welcome, Your Excellency, and break it down. Tell us what's going on in Brgie and why we should fall back to Brgie. Fellow Biafrans, please, I want us to laugh to this one. Let us laugh at the stupidity of those that call themselves Brgie. But today, Sonny Akparawa has proven that he is indeed the brainchild of the fallback. So I call him, I tag him, the Prime Minister of the Biafra Republic Government in Exile. He is the brain behind it. You all know the story, the cartoon called Pinky and the Brain. He is the brain. Ogenkere is just by the side. His sidekick. Fellow Biafrans, please enjoy this one. Laugh at them. But learn something from this. At the end, I will come and tell you what you missed in this discussion. Without any much further ado, I present to you the Prime Minister of the Biafra Republic Government in Exile, His Excellency, PM Sonny Akparawa. Thank you.
But like he said, the truth always stands the test of time. And today we are here with the truth. Biafrans are beginning to open their eyes and questions are being asked. Questions are being asked. Now she's running mad. Ngozi is running mad with her double standards. She's running mad. She says she has dissolved the Brgie government on Redeclaration Day. Now that is what our PM told her. The same government that she said she has dissolved, she also claimed that the government that our Prime Minister, our leader, is suffering for today, that the government never existed. Guys, have you seen something like this before? Same woman, oh. She said that the question is too much for her to answer. Now she's attaching herself back to same government that she said has never existed and she has dissolved. She's attaching herself back to this same government. Biafrans, you all are silent. Looking at evil playing before your very eyes. You all are silent. The whole of the people working with our Prime Minister, the lobby, she criminalized everybody. Anybody, anything that our Prime Minister put in place before he was called for questioning, this woman has succeeded in criminalizing them. Our BDF criminalized, everything criminalized. Now she says she set up a whistleblowing military for you to be donating your money, and you are doing it willingly. Just to make sure women support women, or the stupid men that are following her are telling you that yes, she is on track. She is on track, dissolving everything that will have given you your freedom. And you are supporting her. So my people, it is time you start asking of your money. You paid this money, and when you paid this money, it wasn't Ogekere's name that was on the ticket. It was on her name. It was on it. That same money she did not bring out. If not thanks to our APM, the convention wouldn't have held, because that was her assignment. Go and never make sure the convention hold. That was the assignment given to her. And when she did not succeed, if you can imagine a woman that says she's a COS to our Prime Minister, she did not remember the day that our Prime Minister said, today is going to, on the 2nd of December is the Redeclaration Day. This woman did not have the day in her mind because she has a plan. The planned date on her mind is that of 29. That she has already mingled and have backdoor meetings with those she wants to work with on the 29th. Thanks to the brilliant professors that we have that stood by. If not, it wouldn't have stand. Because people that really want this Biafra to come, they have to make sure they manage her excesses on that day. If not, it's not what we were saying now that will have happened. This woman evil criminalized our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. That our APM and information ministers, they wanted to go to Nigeria, release our APM, because release our leader, because that is how she's saying it. When she wants to lie, she will begin to stammer. What makes us to declare on the 29th, they wanted to go to Nigeria, release our leader, they bring him to Finland and destroy everything. I don't know. I don't want to lay curse on you because you already big curse. You understand? For every Biafra that knows how there Biafra freedom is, our leader is suffering today because of this freedom. The same woman criminalized our leader. Tomorrow she will tell you that, oh, my leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. The leader that you cannot even share anything that concerns him. You can't share it on your wall. Same thing to our prime minister. You dare not. It is only fundraising that you will know you have prime minister, you have leaders, you have Nigeria terrorists are killing you. Apart from that, you don't share anything. The killings that is ongoing in our land, you don't share it on your platform. So how is the world going to know that, yes, this is the evidence that the Nigeria terrorist government are really killing your people? When you that claim to be the DPM, you don't share it on your platform. So people are beginning to ask questions. They are asking questions and you need to answer them. You don't need to run away. Though you are going to run away because the heat is on. The truth is out. People cannot see that you are nothing but a betrayer. People cannot see that you are nothing but a big sabotage to this our liberation time. And God will never forgive you. So my people, we just have to continue. Let's share the mic. Who is this person? Did I call you to mic? Please hold on. Let me share the mic. As I yield my mic to my co-host, Mazi Naba, you have the mic, please. Mazi Naba, are you there?
Yes, my lady, I'm here. Please try to bring this person in.
You have the mic.
I tried to bring him in, but he's not working here. Try to maybe work on your side. Thank you so much, my lady. Honorable Minister for Information and Communication, thank you, sir. Good works and greetings to the Deputy Honorable Bam, our APM, Right Honorable Mazogenkere. Yes, the Toknadu and other ministers, and special greeting to my able Prime Minister, the Obatu Biedianonkan Kampi, the good guy and Universal Peace Ambassador. Thank you so much for being consistency personified. Yes. Also, greetings to our Supreme Leader, His Excellency Right Honorable Onyindu Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, the liberator, the Hamadike of Africa. Thank you so much for being, you said you lead in the front and you're actually doing so. I'm grateful. You see, I'm happy for what is happening today. Despite the challenges, despite the bad side of it, but in other ways, it's good sometimes in our land, they say in Igbo language, sometimes it's good let something happens, but it not be death. Despite this one also involve a lot of death, but there's something I want to see us understanding this thing. If this thing did not happen, some of us won't understand when we say that we will have many infiltrated blood in our lands who are not part of us. They claim to be Biafra by name and spoken language. That is only how they claimed to be Biafra. Why this lady issue is annoying me that I will not forgive, and she will pay, that money, she will vomit that money and she will pay. In the first place, she have no right to come into anything Biafra. She's not a Biafran. And which also look for that her brother that apparently himself that want to contest in Anambra. If this thing, although there are many of them, they are not only them, there are many of them like that. She is not a BF, not Iota. There are many, there are some who are half-breeds, who are Biafran by mother, their fathers are Fulani, which also they belong to their Fulani side, yes, but they are in our land causing havoc because they planted the seed in them for a purpose. But this, her own is different. She is fathered by Fulani, mothered by Fulani, married to Fulani. She only because she was born in Igbo land, and as a land of Biafra want to expose her, she said she from Oga, Ekusigo local government. I don't know when Oga start being Ekusigo local government. Even a little child know their local government. We use it to sing, know their local, how many local government in their states. And they claim you are also place that you are born there for your age now. I don't know your local government. Oga is now go at why she says in Ekusigo. This is how the God of Biafra expose impostors, liars, wolves in sheepskin. That money she think that she have stolen, or she will vomit that money. Whatever the money she she donated in this government, which reason why she was she will return that money back. That money she stole. I know almost $1 million is in that, more than $1 million is in that account, and she will bring that money. Alema Tabubaka, you will vomit that money. And let me tell you something, I've already cost you. You already cost already. Because if you don't know anything, for betraying our prime minister, betraying our government, you already cost. Just like those who betray Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, you already cost. For you to order that statement that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu want to come and disrupt the what an insult, what an blaspheming, you are cost already, and I'm still adding on that cost because you are shadow, sorrow already you are shadow, and the calamity already a household member. Okay, that is how you be. The earth become your shelter. All the people you are alive with your Galilu Biafra. This woman immediately, this terrorist, this coup chief appointed one guy I exposed on a Fulani guy that claimed to be Biafra. His name is Oganiru Biafra. Immediately, this woman appointed this Oganiru. That is why it's good for you to understand your language. It's good to understand your dialect. No matter how the person speak, if you listen properly, you will see different in accent. That will let you to question, at least to investigate. The accent is how I detect that Oganiru. And I am proving right. Immediately, this woman entered, she went and pointed out Oganiru as her useless governor in Alanso. I think Alanso. Oganiru began to recruit thousands of innocent Biafra youths who think that who in the happy mood of the declaration. And this Oganiru, you will put this youths in a place where they will be rounded off and
Ogengwe never be happy about this declaration.
Huh?
Ogengwe is not happy about this declaration. You guys should stop fighting Ngozi Orabueze now. What's wrong with you?
Come on, why are you there? Who is this fool?
Wait.
Who is this fool that thunder that the spirit of Biafra will visit? God punish you and your generation.
Wait, don't remove him. Don't remove him. Wait, don't remove him.
Okay.
Don't remove him. Wait, don't remove him.
Okay.
All the whole cause that they are causing is it on your
Ezema Joshua, unmute yourself. Ezema Josh, unmute yourself.
Yes, I'm hearing you now.
You say, okay, Nkere is not happy about the declaration, but he is the one that went to borrow money for the convention to hold, while the person that had the money refused to release the money. So how is he the one that is against the declaration?
Which money he went to borrow? Is it not the money the Biafra donated?
You see how stupid you are? The money the Biafra donated was it not on the...
Let's discuss. Stop the insult.
Shut your mouth and listen. On
You are a
whose
woman.
account did
Stop
they
the
donate
insult.
that money? That convention money on whose account? What you don't know, you
See,
should ask
see,
questions before you
see,
come and fool
see,
yourself.
but I want to
You
ask one
don't know what you
question.
are saying. But
If
you're
you
just
Make you
fooling
hold
if
on
you
yourself.
and
guys
let
to
before
announce,
you
I
ask,
want to ask
let
one
it be
question.
addressed
Please,
first. Hold on,
please,
hold on,
Helen,
hold on, hold
Helen,
on, you
Let's
hold on,
calm
listen.
down.
Hold on,
Let's
let's
calm
let the
down.
question you ask be.
Let's calm down. Let's calm down. Let's
Don't
calm
appeal.
down.
Let our information is addressing, please. Please.
Let's calm down. Let's calm down. Let's calm down. Ezema George, unmute yourself. Ezema George, unmute yourself. Open your mic, Ezema. Ezema George, unmute yourself.
Yes, I've done that.
The money that Biafrans contributed to the convention was to whose account or which account? Who was responsible for the money?
See, I want to ask you a question first before
Answer
this
the
one.
one I asked you first.
You see the problem? Because he did not know anything. This is how they are just following her blindly.
The
They don't know
money
anything. On whose
Biafrans
account? Simple
donated
Now,
question.
to the convention was in whose account? Unmute yourself and answer. Was it to Okengere's account or Sonny account, or it was to Ngozi's account?
I don't know about that one. All I know is that
You don't
Ogenke is in
know.
charge. Is in charge of.
So you don't know
You see
something and
the
then you come
problem?
and start arguing. You see? This is how Ngozi is brainwashing all of you. You don't know something and you're coming to defend what you don't know. And then you're coming to allege what you don't know. And then you're coming to criminalize the name of somebody, but you don't know because you only take what Ngozi has told you and then you don't know anything. You don't find out to know. As finance minister of the government, does it mean that he was the one that has access to all the money? Does it mean that he's the one that has access to every money that is raised in the government? This was a project that was set out for the convention. And then the government imposed trust on some persons and say, you are part of the planning committee, you are part of the drafting committee of constitution, you are part of the constitution declaration drafting committee, you are part of the cultural committee, you are part of the technical committee, which I was also part of, you are part of this other committee, you are part of the logistics committee, you are part of this other committee, you are part of this other committee. Division of labor. And then everybody dispatched their duty accordingly. And then the person that they now gave the responsibility of the money that everybody pay decides to refuse to. I just posted something now about Mama Erewa. You see Mama Erewa? Mama Erewa had protested and asked the integrity of why we allow the convention ticket money to be imposed on one person, Ngozi, that she does not have herself in good order,
I'm hearing
that
you.
something is disturbing her mind, And she asked a question and said, what if this woman wake up tomorrow and then refuse to release this money for us on the eve of the convention? This was the worry of Mama Erewa. But PM defended this woman. And everybody defended her, thinking that she is who she is. But what Mama Erewa fears is what actually happened. That's why at times they say what an old woman sees seated down. You young man, we go climb a Iroko tree, you know, go see her. And you are here now to come and defend and say, okay, Nkere, does somebody that the person that was with the money refused to release the money. And then meeting was set up over 5, and then she would delete the memo of the meeting and say anybody that attend that meeting for that financial report, that person is not loyal to our government. Did anybody even know, aside from those that are in our government, that she already has a government? No, nobody knew. So they refused to attend the meeting. And Uche, that was the headman in Finland planning the event, is aware of what she's planning. He will go back there and they have meeting together, and then that woman will push her back and say, come back to us. He will come back again to come and continue to pressurize finance minister. The finance minister, this is your department, this is your office, this is Ministry of Finance, you have to do something, you have to go and borrow the money whichever way, you have to do this, and then we end up having meeting up and down. Just few ministers in the cabinet appear in the meeting. The ones that are loyal to her, they refuse to appear because they don't want her to remove her in a government that they have already created without us knowing. They did not attend the meeting. You are here now saying, okay, Nkere, then we ask you, where was the money? Was it Nkere that was in charge of that money? You say you don't know, but you come and defend somebody that you don't know. You come to come and defend Orabueze Fulani, yet you don't know the crimes that she is being accused of. And you don't know the one that she is telling you that this person took money and ate money. You don't know anything. You don't know where money... Nah.
That course I'm causing her now is going on his head. That course is going ahead. You?
No,
it's going ahead.
Thank you for explanation.
So wait, Ezema, so you did not, for once, ask Orabueze Fulani to give you any breakdown explanation of anything, but yet you have been going on the media to criticize and call Okenkere name, call Sonny name, call Ajare name. This is how she told people that the three of us, we made plans with Nigerian government, we collected money, and then we concluded plans to release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and brought him to the convention to destroy the convention, and you were also clapping for her. That is a very comfortable thing for you to hear. So you, as you did like this, you say you are a Biafra, no? Let me ask you. So you would find it discomforting to sit down in the convention and see our supreme leader walk into the convention, and you conclude that he is going to come and destroy the convention because Sonny and Ajare and Okenkere is the one that released him from Nigeria to come to the convention. So you would not like to see him enter the convention because he will destroy the convention. This is the same person that is dying because of the Biafra. This is the same person that has lost his mother and father and is where he is because of this Biafra. And these are the lies that they have told all of you, and you are believing on them. Never for once have you had the opportunity to ask her these questions for the clarifications. If you were not allowed to be educated here now, you will still continue in the next 10 minutes to say, Okenkere is against declaration.
Information Minister, I don't think we should dwell too much on this because he's not even with...
No. Please, he is educating me, please. I want to name more.
No, you are one Nigeria. You are one Nigeria.
No. I'm not one. Please, we are not fighting.
Please. With the woman.
Sister Eileen.
I see no reason why you should come here to disturb us.
Please, I'm begging. I just need one question. Please. Don't remove me. I need one question, please.
Calm down. Let him ask his question. Ezema asks another question. Ezema, wait.
Thank you.
Are you a Biafran?
Yes, I'm a bona fide Biafran. I'm a real Biafran.
From where? Which part of Biafra state? Huh? Ezema, where you come there now?
They've kicked him out. They've kicked him out. The network has kicked him out.
We did not remove you.
Nobody removed you.
We remove you.
No, it's the network. It's the network.
Come back so that you get clarified, so that you know the truth, and then go and change and sin no more. Come back, come and take the mic.
Information Minister, please. This man is not Biafra. I have went to his platform.
Okay.
Only September 2023.
Hold on. Let him ask his question. Wait, before I ask a question, I say, which state of Biafra are you?
From Abia State.
No, in the present 40th state of Biafra, which one do you belong?
I don't know that one yet.
So you don't know the 40th state of Biafra very well and where you belong, but yet you're supporting Orabueze Fulani. Now what for you?
I know some, but not all.
Then try to locate your state. All right, go ahead with your question.
To the extent you don't even know where you belong. Can you imagine you? These are DOS supporting Ngozi Orabueze.
Many
It will
people,
not work, my brother. The truth
can you
will
hear me?
always be the
Many
right.
people don't know
You
their state
understand?
now.
Okay, let's allow
Many
him.
people don't know their state.
Ask your question. Ask your question.
Okay. Now, number one, this why is it that what was the reason of going back to Bridge? I want to know so that others will learn again. You guys say that we should come back to Bridge, so we want to know the reason, please.
Okay, wait. I will tell you the reason. But are you convinced that you don't need to go back to Bridge? That you need to remain in a USB as they have brainwashed you?
You can convince me, you can, because I'm
No.
still.
Wait. You said we are convincing you that we must come back to Bridge. What are the reasons? So that means you have already had a conviction of that you are in a USB. You don't have to go back to Bridge. So I'm asking you now, what conventions
Yes,
and what the explanations backs you up that you are in USB now?
why is because of the declaration of United States of Biafra. After that, so we become United States of Biafra as a government.
Okay,
Yeah.
thank you. Let me educate you now. Thank you.
Please, who is the president of your nation now and your state government?
Ellen, calm down. Oh, Ellen, calm down. Don't fire too many shots. Okay. Ezema, number one.
I'm hearing
you. As it stands, some of us that travel out of Nigeria, we use the Nigerian passport travel come out. No be so?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, can we go and register Nigeria in America and say we are registering Nigeria in America or UK or Spain or Italy or Portugal? Can we go and register Nigeria as a country in America or UK?
Nigeria is already functioning as a state now, as a country. So you can't register it again. But our own, we exist before. Later on, we stop to exist.
Yes, but in this case, you have been told that USB is already existing now, it's already functioning, that you have everything in place. So that's what I'm asking now. As you said, you cannot register Nigeria because it's already a country. Is USB not already a country? Can you register USB in America or UK?
Can I register USB in America or UK?
Can you register Nigeria? Can you register Nigeria in America or UK?
You can't register Nigeria again now in America.
Thank you. So if you cannot go and register Nigeria, which is the name of a country and a country, standing with its own sovereignty, standing as a country, that other people should be coming to seek diplomatic ties. So if you cannot go to America and say, I am registering Nigeria here, well, anything that you register becomes an entity. It becomes a property of that place. So if you go and say you're registering Nigeria in America, that means you're making Nigeria a property of America. That is one. So Nigeria will now decide and controls whatever happens within that entity that you register. Nigeria will give, America will give a tax system.
My minister, he won't understand it. So this way you're explaining
no,
it.
I'm coming. He will understand it small. America will be charging you tax because you are registered in America as an entity. You are answerable to America. Everything that you'll be doing because you register yourself in their legal system or their business system or their registration system, everything you'll be doing, you'll be accountable to American government. Now, since you understand that you cannot go and register Nigeria in America, and you say Nigeria is a country, so do you mean that USB is not a country? USB is a country. So you don't need to go and register USB in America and say you register USB. You can only go and register a group. So what you register is not a country, it's a group. It's an association that you register and you use that name USB. So it's not the country USB, United States of Biafra, that is there. You're just registering a group of people that you can use the name to do whatever you want to, but not the country with sovereignty as a nation. No, 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 no. Now, when you say they say you should come back to BRGI, and that because of declaration that you don't need to come back to BRGI again, that you need to be answering USB. BRGI is the mother hen, is the legal entity. From what I explained before, I say you cannot register a country USB in America because it becomes the property of America. So for you not to stoop so low to that point, you have to have a legal entity through which you're using to lobby for USB sovereignty, for USB recognition, for USB diplomatic and political and everything that you put on paper. USB cannot lobby for itself when it has not gotten recognition. USB cannot stand on its own now to be speaking for itself because it has not gotten that full sovereignty yet. It's still fighting to get the total liberation in the homeland and to get the recognition in diaspora. Somebody needs to speak for USB. That person that gave birth to USB is BRGIA. And that person that gave birth to USB is the one that will work for the recognition of USB. Is the one that will also work for the liberation of USB in the homeland. Is the one that will take USB to every table and every pot and every houses and every place to present USB as a case study, to present USB as a problem, to present USB as a solution, to present USB as the formula to our problems. So USB will not do this for itself because when they ask you, oh, you say you are USB, how can you speak for you? And then you say you are a country, you have sovereignty. Then what are you coming to seek recognition from us again? You should be seated in your country and then call us, just like Donald Trump sat down and called a South African president because they are a country, they have sovereignty. They can control things. They control their territory. They decide what to do. So Donald Trump should just sit down, call South African president like he called. In this case now, he will be calling the president or the prime minister of USB, United States of Biafra, who is domiciled in the homeland, to now come over for them to have diplomatic and political talk on the table. Not somebody that say, I register USB in your country and then I am staying in your country. So the USB is in your country now. The USB is in America. The USB is not in the only, it's in America. It's the one that you register in America that remains inside America. It's the property of America. So who is the one speaking for USB now? Is BRGI. Who is the solution for USB? Is BRGI. Who carries the problem? Who is the umbrella for USB? Is BRGI. Who takes the bullet for USB to come to be? It is BRGI. Who is the one that will bring Biafrans together to come to understand and know USB? It is BRGI. Just like you hear that we have our eternal leader, we have our supreme leader, we have our prime minister. You ask the question, there is Biafra, right? But who is the mouthpiece or the spokesperson of Biafra? You either call our eternal leader, or you call our supreme leader, or you call our prime minister. These are the people that are presenting the Biafra to you. The Biafra now is the USB. But there must be somebody that will come and carry the Biafra and present to you. Biafra will not come and carry itself and come and present itself by itself alone to you. No. When you never gain sovereignty. So you have to stand on one pulpit to speak for USB to come to recognition. So are you getting the point now? MSO, unmute yourself. We want you to be on the right path to see that you're understanding the whole thing.
I'm hearing you.
So, are you getting the point well? Do you understand our explanation?
Yes, I get, but not fully, because The reason of the
where are you confused? Where are you confused?
I'm confused about that on 29th of November 2024.
Okay,
The
wait, let
meaning
me
of
help
the
you. It is that declaration. It is that declaration that is your confusion. Wait.
yeah.
When you do declaration
Yeah.
is a formal pronouncement and a formal document that is extracted with the declaration document and with the signatures of all the people. Now, after declaration document is extracted and after the formal declaration has done, it does not give you sovereignty. It does not give you control over your land if you don't go and take it by force. America that you see and Finland that you see, they went through the same process. After this formal declaration, you know what America did? You know what Finland did? They have to go back to their homeland after this drafting of this declaration and then formal voting and signing and endorsing it. The document was extracted. They now have to go back to their homeland to make sure they finally liberate the homeland to take full control. That full control is by expunging and removing every remains of the Russian existence. So in this case, what we have to do is to liberate Biafra land, removing all Nigerian terrorist existence, remove them, everything Nigeria, remove, finish. When we remove them, finish, a constitutional amendment will be done, or a constitutional conference will be done, where we will now do transition into the homeland government. The government will now take place. We now start having full control of our land. That is when you now start implementing your constitution. The constitution that you all came together to put together is not for now. Constitution cannot take place now. The constitution is for the homeland when Biafra land is fully liberated and when our government is in place. You cannot stay in America and then say we have constitution for United States of Biafra and then you are implementing the constitution in Georgia. Is it Biafrans in Georgia that will be using the constitution? From which court will they be interpreting that constitution of Biafra? Is it in Georgia court? Did you do the constitution for Georgia or you did it for United States of Biafra? So it is when Biafra is fully liberated. The only way Biafra can be liberated is by us going by fire by force, continue to fight to get the homeland full control back to our hand. When we get it all back to our hand, we have Biafra land totally to us. While this is ongoing, our political and diplomatic international lobbying will continue because we need international communities from countries to also say, okay, we recognize your existence based on your brutal resistance that you have done. You have presented that you have in full control of your land. You can govern yourselves. You can take charge of this, take charge of that, take charge of your places. So you are in charge. So that is when you say you have fully liberated and restored Biafra. A legal document that you have extracted in the declaration convention does not mean that you have restored Biafra fully. That is a formal legal document that you carry. But you have to go back to the mechanical force, the manpower force that you will use to forcefully evict the remaining terrorist existence of Nigeria in Biafra land, so that you will now know that you have sovereignty, you have control of your entire Biafra land. It is in your own hand. Are you there?
Thank you. Yes, I'm here. Thank you very much. I'm getting it right now. That means there is problem because last year 2024 when I was on a live program when Mr. Simon, our Prime Minister, was saying that after the redeclaration of United States of Biafra that the bridge will be dissolved. So that means he's getting it wrong.
No. He's the one that getting it wrong. We are misquoting him.
You're the one.
Can I help you there?
You're the one getting it wrong.
Okay, go ahead.
You're the one getting it wrong. You're the one getting it wrong.
Okay. Yeah.
After
because this is the only issue where people are getting now. They want to know.
Listen, let me explain to you. If you want, I will look for that video of Prime Minister where he made that statement. We have videos all over the media. Our own is not to come and say, yeah, he say or he said. He made that statement even when he appeared on Dr. Damage's program. He said we will dissolve this Biafra government in exile after we have gotten recognition starting from America. Starting from America. He said, where America follows, every other persons will follow there. So the government in exile will be dissolved after we have gotten that declaration. A transitional government in the homeland will start taking place. So it's a gradual process. Okay, if people are so capitalizing on, he said the government will be dissolved. Have we gotten the recognition from America? No. Okay, the other government that you people say you people have set up another new group, USB government or the USB group, are they in the homeland or they are still in exile? Are they in the homeland or they are still in exile? So what's the point of saying you are having a different group when you are still in exile? You're not in the homeland to say you're. Have you done transitional government? Have you transited into the homeland? Which structures have you set up in the homeland that you are in control of this part of Biafra land, that part of Biafra land, that part of Biafra land? So the person that is talking and confusing people is still in exile, talking from exile, and telling you we are a country now, we are USB, but you're talking from exile. You're not talking from your homeland. You're not talking from your capital of Ebube in Biafra land. So there could be reshaping of the government. If that is what some people have misunderstood, you can always restructure and reshape your government at any time. It is progressive because your government is not a rigid one. You can make changes, change this structure, reshuffle it, then fix some things, and then it will now look more lucrative. But to talk of, say, the government in exile, now you need to understand something. The government in exile is not by going to change the name to United States of Biafra. You want to say United States of Biafra in exile? It doesn't work like that way now. United States of Biafra is in the homeland. It's not United States of Biafra in exile. So Biafra Republic government in exile is the legal entity that will make United States of Biafra in the homeland to come to fruition, not to come and have United States of Biafra in exile. So people should be quoting our Prime Minister well. When he said this government will be dissolved, quote it well and post the video well. That after we have gotten the recognition from the United States of America, USA, as the #1, every other countries or nations will follow, and then we will dissolve the exile government, and then we will transcend into the homeland. So, as we never gotten recognition yet, we are still exile government because we are existing in exile. We are talking from exile. I'm not talking from homeland. So it's not about the name or the chronology, or they go and say United States of Biafra, it is the name. No, United States of Biafra in exile. Nonsense. So, Ezema, what other doubts do you have that you understand?
Thank you very much. God bless you for your explanation. Just all I want you to do is just prove.
Are you now?
Yes, I'm okay. I'm okay, but I want Mr. Sonny to prove this guy wrong about the allegation.
Listen. Let me withdraw the cause because I know what I'm saying. The cause I laid because I laid it with anger. The cause is not for you anymore. It's for the enemy of Biafra. Now you are proving to not to be enemy. But any day you turn back again, the cause will come back. Because I've lost the millions of lives and we're not happy. We're not looking face. I will draw the cause. Go ahead.
Thank you, Mazi Onyeka. Ezema, finish your submission. You were saying something. Ezema, unmute yourself and finish your submission. Ezema, are you there? Unmute yourself. We can't hear you.
I said, I said, I want you to debunk this lie coming from Ngozi. The thing is bringing more confusion in Biafra land as I'm speaking to you now.
Which lie?
Ngozi make a tweet about 2-3 weeks ago and said that Holy Ghost is missing. You guys should debunk this lie. It is causing confusion. If you read your comment section, you will see I'm the one that asking you where is the Holy Ghost. Not that I'm against you, but I want to know because I'm not happy. Many people are not happy. You guys should debunk this lie, please.
So you did not say that we have debunked it already?
I don't see anything like that.
Okay. Since you want to hear your own, we will still debunk it again. And all of you are dragging Sonny to come and debunk it because she said I'm the one that killed my own brother. Abi? If she did not say, Sonny, you are the one that
no,
killed.
she never. No, she did not say that you are the one that killed. She said you mislead him.
Go and read the tweet well if you can read it right now for us, and then give me the correct interpretation of it. How will I stay here in exile, and then I mislead somebody that is in the battle, someone that is the one securing my mother, someone that is the one securing my children, someone that is the one securing our babies, someone that is the one securing our unborn children, someone that is the one protecting Biafra land, then me that don't see root, that don't see eye in Biafra land, I will now be the one to mislead him. He's the one watching over me, and then I am the one misleading him. Ezema, you answer this question. You there homeland there. How can I mislead you? Where be say I don't know your house. I don't know any family members of you. I don't speak with you. I don't even know where you are.
Anything can happen, but I'm not putting the allegation on you. I just asked you to debunk it, but I'm good. I have heard what you said.
Thank you. Let me still say something.
Ask her to give you.
And you people should be asking her to give you evidence as well. And
she is bringing evidence to.
Evidence from where?
Ngozi is bringing evidence because the woman, the way she does, and what she do is incredible. She's trying, doing her best, possible best.
You say what? You say what? It's like you are not repented, right? my honorable minister, please, I don't want to waste your time with this moron. After all this, he said she's trying. What nonsense is that?
I think she's trying by destroying his brain. Yes, she's trying by destroying.
When I say these people are under a spell, you will not believe me. Continue to explain from now to tomorrow. They will never, because except they are being liberated. You understand me? They are under a spell. Ngozi spell.
She is trying because she's able to destroy your brain cells. So you can clap for her for trying very well with propaganda and blackmail. You can clap for her for trying to destroy the Biafra Defense Forces. You can clap for her for trying to tell everybody that Biafra Defense Forces are criminals, that they are fraudulent. You can clap for her that she's trying so well by recruiting Ebubagu with Biafra money that Biafrans donate. She used it to recruit Ebubagu, Sapele, Caterpillar, and still working with more, and then clap for her that she is trying. Yes, you are very, very correct that she is trying by deceiving many of you and making you to become very foolish. Because even at this time, your brains are not okay. She's still trying very well by making sure she did not release the money for the convention that everybody contributed. So she's trying, clap for her. And she's trying also by making you to know that the lobbyists that Biafra government contracted, that they are all criminals for coming to lobby for the recognition of the United States of Biafra. So she's trying very well by telling you that the lobbyists are criminals and that you should never allow the lobbyists to get the recognition of Biafra. So she's trying for you, you see? She's trying because she's been able to damage your brain. The damage control is very, very high on your brain cells. So she's trying for you. Let her continue to damage your brains. And for the Biafra Defense Forces, anything that you don't hear from the Biafra Defense Forces coming as their announcements about any of their personnel, don't take it, because You have listened to the Major General from the Biafra Defense Forces. It is not Sonny that is commanding the Biafra Defense Forces. It is not Minister Ajare. It is not the APM. It is not the Prime Minister that is commanding, or any ministers in BRGI that is commanding the Biafra Defense Forces. These are independent bodies that are working and just aligning with the Biafran people, the Biafran government, also taking their responsibility to also defend Biafra land. So when you're explaining to somebody, explain it like this. We are giving them all our support because these are men and women that have decided to put their lives on the line to sacrifice. These are volunteer armies. They are not on salary. Nobody is paying them. You listen to Major General Agent to tell you how he has lost all his families because of this Biafra. And he's ready to continue to sacrifice everything, not betraying, not buying down to pressure, not taking any money that is given to them by the zoo government. So it's not Sonny that is deciding anything or telling the Biafra Defense Forces how they operate or what they do and how they go. So don't make me the spokesperson of the Biafra Defense Forces.
Prime Minister Sonny Akparawa, you are in charge. You are in charge. You are the Prime Minister of the Biafra Republic government in exile. Now you're in charge. You have said all this without any consultation from your finance minister, Ogenkere. You've spoken at length. Everything came from your mind. You didn't consult with nobody. You said what you said. That means Prime Minister Sonny Akparawa, you are in charge. Fellow Biafrans, listeners all across the world, this is the problem. This is the problem we have in Nigeria. Those that believe in Nigeria and somehow they have their legs in Biafra. This is the problem we have. Because somehow they found themselves, they found their way to the cabinet of Simon Ekpa. And today, they are doing what they are doing. You've just listened to Sonny Akparawa, PM, interpreting what our Prime Minister said. He said our USB is nonsense. That we cannot register USB in America. I know those nonsense he's talking about. But he forgot to mention that we have a government, a standing government, a sitting government, Oyibo, in Biafra land, where we have all the governors and a decentralized military force. We have governors in Biafra land. You see, fellow Biafrans, this is the problem. Obatobi has gone through a lot, but we thank God that he made Dr. Ngozi Orabueze the surrogate, the one to protect the mandate. So all what they've said, you've heard it. If you give them the opportunity, they'll say, oh, Dr. Ngozi Orabueze was the one that stopped us from getting the funds. But you all know that they told the financial minister then that how come you have not released the balance of the money? He paid some deposits while we were going to Latin Finland. How come he has not released the balance? He said there was no other money in the account. He knew his time was up. And he said there was no other money. The account was empty. But we thank God that Dr. Ngozi Orabueze was able to send others that have signatory access to that bank. They checked the account. They saw about $60,000. They took pictures as evidence. And we also saw the evidence that Ogenkere was lying, that there was no money in the account. You see? Oge knew that his time was up. He knew that there was a change coming for the government. Hence, he refused to play ball. He refused to give accounts. But today, if you leave it to Prime Minister Sonny Akparawa, he will turn it around and blame Dr. Ngozi Orabueze. So to Mr. Prime Minister Sonny Akparawa, what we did in Finland was nonsense, was useless. Our declaration means nothing. It is them, God have mercy. It is Sonny Akparawa and the rest that should be the one to give us Biafra through Brgie. So what we did in Finland from the 29th of November to the 3rd of December 2024 was useless, was irrelevant, was null and void. Fellow Biafrans, this is the problem. This is the problem. I tell you, we still have Nigerians amongst us. And as they say, in Nigeria, elephants can fly. Today, the gullible ones are trying to mislead the real Biafrans. And I'm glad that our brother tried his best to ask some questions. But at the same time, whenever he makes a good point, they attack him, they insult him, they swear at him. God have mercy. They said he has not repented. Our brother, keep your head up. You tried. But also, you need to get more information so that next time when you are going to the enemy's camp, you should know what to say. But like I said, you did your best. Fellow Biafrans, I'll leave it here. But today, I hope I've been able to prove to you that the new Prime Minister of Brgie is Sonny Akparawa. Because he said all what he said. He gave some technical analysis. He broke down some key questions without referencing from anybody. Without saying, oh, this one you have asked me, oh, it is beyond my scope. Allow me to take this point down and go and speak to the so-called acting Prime Minister. No. Prime Minister Sonny Akparawa said all what he said without blinking, without mincing a word. It shows you he's the brainchild of what is going on in the so-called Brgie. He is the brainchild. Ogi Nkere is just there as a figurehead, taking the money, collecting the money and waiting for the return of Simon Ekpa. That's when you see the real war. Leave them what they are doing now, just ignore them. But once Simon Ekpa returns, that's when you see the real war. Between those they call themselves Brgie against PM Simon Ekpa. They will lie in his name. They will attack him the same way they are attacking Dr. Ngozi Orabueze. Fellow Biafrans, I will leave it here. I will leave it here. I've told you a million times, even though I told you twice, that Prime Minister Sonny Akparawa is now the figurehead of the Biafra Republic Government in Exile. I rest my case. For those that have ears, let them hear. For those that have ears, let them hear.
Dollar bill, y'all. Dollar bill, y'all. Dollar bill, y'all. Dollar bill, y'all.